God! It's something worse than a white guy thinks he's black. Fucking crackers. Love you too, baby. Yeah, I'm comfortable around black people, actually. I do a lot of black shows, I love it, but there's some things I can't do in black rooms. Like, I can't dance in black clubs. I can't do that shit. Because it doesn't matter how good of a dancer you are if you're this fucking white. It doesn't matter. I can do this shit, DJ, give me that.
Clap back 3 times from left to right.
That's it, yeah. I can do that, for example, but it doesn't matter, because this is all black people see. Give me the next one.
She wants to be
Cut that shit, no, racist as hell for laughing at that. That's exactly what I thought you danced. That's very accurate. I can't even dance at any black events anymore. I went to a cookout. My black friends had a family reunion. I'm dancing, I'm doing my thing. His grandmother comes up and is like, I know your white friend doesn't have any rhythm. That's the devil! The devil's in that boy! Started hitting me with holy water and Bible and shit. I'm like, I need to let her think she's healing me, so she'll stop fucking around with me, but I don't know how to speak in tongues. But I do know the Busta Rhymes part from Chris Brown's Look at Me Now, and that sounds like gibberish. I just roll my eyes in the back of my head, because every time I come, well, I gotta set it, then I gotta go, then I gotta get it, then I gotta go, then I gotta shut it. What happens? You got the Holy Ghost, baby. It's alright, Mama got you. Mama got you, baby. Okay. Any Jamaicans here tonight? Jamaicans? None? Bullet! I'll do it anyway. I don't care. Whatever. I love Jamaicans. I really do. I love dance hall and reggae and the food. But God, are they obsessed with that air horn, aren't they? Fuck, you can play that shit anywhere. I remember, I was at a Jamaican funeral. Yeah, I had a DJ in the corner like this. It was fantastic. Pastor's giving his eulogies on the altar, like, let us pray for the soul of young Winston. I think the body wanted to rewind. He jumped the hell out of the casket and was like, pull up! Jamaicans always get a second chance. That's not fair. True, man. Speaking of black church, I went a couple months back. And it is an experience. I really did enjoy it, but I can't help thinking that pastors are running out of stuff to talk about. You know, in the sermons, they're getting lazy. I remember the topic was superstition, I think. He was talking about to Sister Jenkins. Every black church has Sister Jenkins.
That's true.
It is true. Thank you. No. Yeah, he was saying, Sister Jenkins came up to me and asked me to bless a 13-month-old baby because she was worried about bad luck. And I told her, Sister Jenkins, when you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. I'm like, that's Stevie Wonder, right? That's superstition with Stevie Wonder. Even preachers are sampling. God damn. God, I don't know if we have any Haitians here. I mean, big surprise, we're in a little Haiti right now. That's all I was saying. I had a really white moment. I was here a couple months back and I hadn't heard it before. I'm walking down the street and some man's like, Stop, what's that? I don't have any money, I'm sorry. Yeah, but the one thing I don't get about when it comes to Haiti, fuck China and the USA. How is it that Cuba is not going against Haiti in the Summer Olympics and swimming every year? That should be gold and silver every time. Yeah. Fuck, yeah. I said it. They can swim, fuck it. They'll be like, Jean-Pierre, going to get you next time, my friend. You're going to get you. You're not going to listen. Woo! Why you going to give me some air problems, Wally? You're going to do it sometime, you know. Hey, she man can never finish a sentence. It's like they're having an aneurysm. It's true. Well, if this is a black comedian, you'd be laughing your fucking ass off. Come on. Whatever. I'm bringing cultures together. That's what I do. It's true. Friday night. Anybody got kids here? Parents? Yeah? That's good, because I hate kids. If you got kids, God bless you. Someone's got to have them, because I'm not. But do me a favor, ladies. If you want kids, don't trick your man to have kids. Don't guilt him to have kids. If someone does that to me, I'm gonna be the most bitter father ever. I'm just gonna name my kids after shit I don't get to enjoy anymore. They'll be fucking around in the back. I'm like, Carnival Fascination, come here. Where's your sister type vagina? Thank you. That's my comedy portion. I'm actually gonna try something a little different because I actually happened to want to write poetry for a while. I started out in Literary Cafe, and Will was a friend of mine. I really did enjoy it, so I wrote something, and this can really apply to comedy, poetry, singing, whatever you do. It's called my first poem. Yeah, I'll switch my mics here. This isn't anybody by anyone particular in this room, so no one really needs to get offended. I spit this shit quick in a mug because I'm sick like a kid throwing fits. I need to be paid attention. And did I mention this is just my first poem? And it can best be described as a word that's live, so I can only get measured in ohms. Now some might say this kid's got some wordplay. I bet he thinks he's so clever, and you'd be right. Because tonight on this stage, I'm like Lady of Rage, because I'm cutting off nuts, giving it to my women, letting rock those bitches like they were Afro puffs.
I know that's right.
Thank you. So poets, I got a message for you. Please stop doing the same poem or two you've been doing for years. You can have a book or CD, but can't get over your fears that if you try something new, people might not feel you. And that's just a risk you're not willing to take. So instead, you come strolling in late, take up that list precious space, while the ones that are going to work out new shit have to wait. Or better yet, get bumped. And for those of you who are wondering who the fuck this white boy thinks he's talking to, see, you're the ones that choose to keep hitting the snooze while I'm already up right because I lose no sleep over you.
Rewind!
And for those of you who wonder who the fuck this white boy thinks he's talking to,
Who are you talking to?
you're the ones that choose to keep on hitting the snooze while I'm already up right because I lose no sleep over you.
Okay.
So consider this your wake-up call. And I'm sure you can't wait to catch me slipping and fall, but I wrote this poem the time it took you to get out of the bath, so maybe you should worry less about me and go practice your craft. Because the one thing I've learned is, it doesn't matter if you do comedy or poetry, if you get paid to do it free, or whether you got an audience of 3,000 or 3. Because if you can write, you can write. And it doesn't always have to be about punchlines and hype. If you're lighting up mics, you'll get rewinds that night. Because maybe you're the type that doesn't need Grandmaster Flash to show people the light or get your message across. Or you're not the type that needs to get your shine on and spit bars at a boss. And those are really the poets you need to be paying most attention to. Alright, give me a minute.
All right, speak, folks.
Alright, and yes. Every type of poem has got its place, but not every single one has to be about the space between your legs.
Thank you, Jesus, for that one.
It doesn't always have to be about. It doesn't always have to be about dicks and clits and doing backflips or where that fine bitch on stage swallows or spits.
Thank you.
And by the way, that's a trick question. We don't care whether you spit or if it affects your digestion. It's already in your mouth. And by the way, that's a trick question. We don't care whether you spit if it affects your digestion, it's already in your mouth. But enough of the jokes. On a more serious note, I know that I'm still the low man on this totem pole. See, I'm still trying to find my voice, so sometimes that means I've got no choice but to emulate those who inspire me. So take that as what it is, the sincerest form of flattery, and don't batter me if you think I'm biting your style. And if a line that I've written sounds bitten, just come up to me and I'll be happy to take it out. Just don't go behind my back saying, oh, he just steals because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Right.
Because I'm still learning. But I've got that yearning, that burning passion to write and be more than just a flash in the pan. You know, that thing that makes you wake up in the middle of the night because you've got to get that joke or that line just right. For it's gone forever. So you weather the storms with its hand on the phone because this is the reason that you get up in the morning. You do it because you love it. It's not a job, it's a calling.
Yes.
See,
Absolutely.
as a comedian, I can make people laugh, but as a poet, you can make people happy or sad, you can make them think, you can bring them back from the edge when they're just on the brink of giving up.
Yes.
And that's a responsibility you need to be taken seriously. If this is what you love, you need to be writing furiously, like your life depended on it, because in many ways it does.
Yes, it does.
Because there's nothing worse than someone saying, hey man, whatever happened to that poet? But wouldn't you know it? He gave up. Fell by the wayside and his life's all fucked up. Left his dream to die by the side of the road broken-hearted? What do I know? Just a kid getting started. Thank you.
Okay.